Coach Franny here. I want to just talk a little bit about the two games played last night. I was 2 for 2. I really appreciated the focus that the Liberty and the Aces had, and it went right down to the end. Boy, I'll tell you, the biggest difference in that game, I really think, had a lot to do with Sabrina Anesu. Last year, she would take those shots and rush them, or they would not control anything. And both she and Brianna Stewart had a terrible game 4. So anything that's close, everybody on that team seems ready to take the shot. Brianna was a little bit off at the end there, and Anesu hit some really crucial shots going down the line there. So they have to get the ball more into Asia if you're a Aces fan. You got to run your offense through her. You know, she's smart. She'll know whether to pass it up or go for the foul or whatever, but they're not utilizing her. Plum was off, and Young hit a couple. But again, they start out a little bit strong, and then Liberty just settled into it. And then it was back and forth, back and forth. I think there were at least 9 ties. And then finally, they ended up winning by 10, I think it was altogether. But then you take a look at the Sun and the Lynx, and I predicted that the Minnesota Lynx was going to have to get much, much more physical. Can't remember the gal's name, Hines Ward, I think is what it is. She's a meaty gal, and she really could battle with Thomas inside a little bit. And they played very physical. They really have knocked Collier off of her game. And once again, you had Carlton stepped up, and McBride. And McBride's not going to take any crap from anybody either, because she kind of got into it a little bit with, what's her name that they just recruited? Mabrey. She kind of got into it with her. It was almost a fight. So Minnesota got their physicality game on, and they need to keep that the entire tournament. So I think in this next game here, I think the Aces are going to have a little advantage at home, something to prove. They're going to have Alicia Gray come on a little bit strong. And they are the Liberty are just going to have to play their game. Aces will bitch and moan about calls. Liberty's just got to stay focused, play their game, and see if they can sneak that third one in. If they can get that, they're done. But I think it's going to go at least 4, and I think Liberty will take it in 4 maybe. Minnesota, going to have a tough row at home, but I still think they can get one. They really have hurt Collier by they're double teaming here. They're doing a lot of other things, but the other kids have stepped up. They've got to keep a physical game and make it so that they go to the boards. They're not doing a very good job on offensive boards. Offensive boards will dictate this game, so I hope they can go to the boards. I think the Sun will try to get one at home, but it'd be great if they could sneak in there and take one. And this should be a very close game again. So 2 good teams battling, and that's what you want if you're a coach. And they've got 2 great coaches. By the way, all women coaches in this 4 semifinal. What does that tell you? Maybe a couple of these other teams ought to look for some qualified women coaches, because we tend to do a great job. Okay, have a great day. Should be a good 2 games, and I'll talk to you later.